gosh.
Oh, heck, don't mention Shrek card. I've got, like, PTSD over that. I had to play it twice.
I just need a screen that has color to all of the sides, if at all possible. It's what I request. Okay, let me go ahead and get rid of showing the mouse because that could get annoying. Oh, Corndan, could you ping DC Enigma and let them know, hey, if
already
they could...
did.
Oh, okay. Man, you were on top of this.
And they've already all said they're ready to go, too. I mean, once you're done.
So I'm taking this as an omen about what's coming. We just had a minor earthquake here.
Uh-oh.
All right, bro, you should be able to capture him now with the way you set it up.
This game is so bad, it is literally moving the earth before it's even started.
Oh, no. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I think that might work. Let me go ahead and check in just 1 second. There we go. That looks a lot better. Goodbye, Castlevania music, because we have an even better game, okay? It's called Robocop 2. Made by
I question your
people.
criteria for better.
It's a very liberal definition. Okay, I can't hear it very much. We may need Buffalax to turn up the sound, or I can just boost the audio on my end. Okay, apply. Welcome to the fun of just trying to get everything going. Okay, that might work. Let's give that a shot. Okay. I think everybody can hear it. Good. I believe I'm ready to roll. I'll go ahead and let them know in chat. Which group are you, by the way, Tristan?
We are Group D.
C?
D.
D. Okay. Or I guess it's Corndan. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown. Wish them luck, Robocop 2 for Kusogrand3. Whoever makes the most progress in an hour is the victor here. Yes,
you're gonna need luck, all right.
1 hour of joy.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I am starting the timer right now. Looks like Buffalax is getting a couple things sorted real quick. I might need to recapture this. Okay.
So one of the things they need to be aware of now that we're pretty certain they've muted us is you can get to the end of the level but it won't count unless you've arrested a certain number of a specific enemy walking around on the screen. And there's no real indication of what kind of enemy you have to arrest. You just have to know from reading the briefing. And you arrest them by making contact with them instead of shooting them.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you that. So you need, for every level, you need to destroy 60% of the nuke and arrest 60% of the bad guys.
So Mike Uyama has made a point right off the bat that took us a little while to realize. The UI looks very much like Darkman for a very good reason.
It took you a while to realize that? As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is totally Darkman.
So what we realized was it was Darkman, right? What is not laid out is this is the predecessor to Darkman. So everything that you hate about Darkman is here but worse.
Yeah, we had theorized that this was built in the Darkman engine, but the truth of it is Darkman is built in the Robocop 2 engine.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So this came before Darkman. And so this is like crappy Darkman. That's sort of what I'm getting here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Right now, to point out, like, so Newbie Spud got through the level and didn't win, so he has to go back to remedial training. You get like one thing here where you need to destroy the nuke and kill the bad guys, and you need to get so many points, and I believe it's like 120 or something like that. I forget.
Okay.
I'm blocking it out, right, of my memory because of, but you only get one shot on that. Otherwise, you have to go back and redo the level.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so there's nothing like labeled on here, but what we're looking at is the figure on the left on Newbie Spud's screen is how many nuke and enemies he has to shoot. The second number is how many mags he has left. If you run out of ammo, you're done. And then the right is probably Tim's, maybe even like faster than Tim's.
Holy crap, it goes so fast.
So another thing, Newbie Spud seems to be aware of this. Corndan and I weren't at first. Some of the pop-ups here are actually hostages, and if you shoot them, the number of points you have to get to finish this goes up by about 25.
25?
20-ish? Yeah.
Wow, you shoot one. Well, I mean, it makes sense. They really want to punish you for shooting civilians. Okay, Newbie Spud, on to the next level. He's definitely making the most progress here.
Yeah, welcome to level 2 where everything insta-kills you.
Oh, yeah, that's Darkman for you. Looked like a platform, wasn't a platform.
Absolutely.
Doesn't look like a platform, is a platform, some of that too. So here you can see that Genie also is going to have to go to remedial training because they didn't get enough of the nuke.
So there is actually a really mean gotcha here that our racers are going to discover in a level or two if they continue on this path. You can only go back to remedial training 3 times. After that, if you don't meet the nuke and bad guy requirements, you just instantly get sent back to the beginning of the level.
So what are the requirements?
I think it was 60%. Yeah.
Okay.
So that really means like you have to, out of the critical guys, it's like 3, right? They tend to be like 5 of them. And the nuke changes per level. But you can see here, like Newbie Spud, who's right now currently in the lead, finding the problem, hitting all the gears, and then getting just like shot up. And I remember being stuck on this level for quite a while.
Yeah, what's not completely apparent is the moment Robocop makes contact with either a gear or a lightning bolt, he's instantly dead. As you can see, he kind of flies up in the air and arcs off the screen, but he's dead the moment he touches an obstacle. Everything in here is instant death.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy the guy who's sitting down on the ground and freaking out. So, by arresting, does it mean shooting them?
No. You actually have to, like, bump into them.
So, if you shoot them...
They die.
They die.
And it doesn't count.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you can tell the purple number on Newbie Spud's screen is the number, and in this level, it's hostages he's rescuing. He has 2 right now. He's going to need 3 to get the 60%. Another fun thing about the hostages, at least, is if they're on screen for more than about 5 seconds, they die.
Oh, that's so good.
Just nothing happens. They just kind of pop up in the air like Robocop does and fall off the screen, and you can't rescue them anymore.
It's how hostages work, man. I know a lot about hostages. Oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this so far. This is not a good game.
It's
No.
actually not.
Air Decay, you still here with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just enjoying the show right now.
You're just enjoying it. That's completely fine. Oh, and someone made a point. The cutscene faces are beautiful.
All right, so Buffalax, right, just failed the recalibration, and so it sends them back to the previous level.
Oh no!
So, an interesting thing here that Corndan and I discovered after the race is I don't believe it's physically possible to get 60% of the nuke on this level unless you find the hidden secret bonus area.
No, oh yeah, the second level, I believe that's the case.
Okay, so it's possible in the first, but not the second.
Yeah, because the first one I made it through with like 80% of that, and then like 85%, I think, of the nuke. So the first level, it's easy to do, right? The second level, I think I just barely got it because I remember not having to go back to training on my good pass. Oh, and by the way, it remembers how many times you've been to training even when you continue.
Really?
Yeah, so if
Oh my
our
gosh.
racers in an hour manage to get to level 4, they're probably going to get hard stopped until they figure out how to collect the nuke and capture bad guys, or reset and do it on an easier level so they can get up to level 4 and pass it through training.
That's great. Are there limited continues, by the way?
There are unlimited continues.
Buffalax.
You can whisper one of us if you want to tell us something, just in the Twitch whisper.
Oh yes, feel free to whisper me. Whisper in my ears because I am happy to read it out loud. They are not listening.
Well, they shouldn't be anyway.
Rule numero uno. Destroy nuke wherever you find it. Okay, let's see.
But
You must
yeah,
destroy at least 60% of the nuke on each level. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the manual, and they have the manual. They should know. So, Genie just saw what happens when you let the hostages sit too long.
Oh my gosh. Again, you'll get a make on the bad guys you can arrest at the top of the screen. You'll get a make on the bad guys you can arrest at the top of the screen. Wow.
Yeah, you
Don't-
kind of get a look at what their face kind of looks like, but it's also not accurate at all as to what they actually look like.
But the big thing is when one of them shows up on screen, that little face flash.
Ah, gotcha. So are the hostages the quote-unquote arrestable dudes on this level?
Yes.
So you're arresting hostages?
I think you're trying to save the hostages, but yes.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah, they pretty much just recycle the mechanic.
So I do want to point out, right, for reference, right, and you know, the reason I picked this, if you do this right, it is a fast game. White Hat holds the record at like 12 minutes.
So I went and talked to White Hat after we had our race about this game, and his response was basically, if one of us wanted to take the Robocop 2 world record, we could have it, because he has no interest in ever running this again.
I love it. Oh, I did get a message from Pretty Pink Pansy who said the secret level is actually in one of the pits. It just doesn't look any different from any of the other pits.
Right,
Oh,
so
man.
starting in level 2, the secret bonus areas are actually mandatory to not get sent back to remedial training, and they're super not obvious where they are.
Oh,
one
boy.
of them is you have to like crouch down and shoot a crate or something. It's ridiculous.
I'm really looking forward to when we see level 3 and the platform.
Oh, the platform. Was it the end of level 2 or the end of level 3 that had the thing that made me like scream obscenities? Because I think it got both of us too.
Oh, no, it's the end of level 2. I know what it is.
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to it.
Looks like Buffalax is on to remedial training. Oh no.
Recalibration, I think, is what it's technically called. But I mean, you know, it's you didn't play the game well enough, haha.
What a game. This is good stuff.
So he's going to have some problems. He's got 40 kills left to make and only about 250 Tims to do it in. It's going to be interesting.
There are block pickups that fall down from the screen.
Oh yeah, I saw that come down. It looks like there are also ammo pickups.
So Newbie Spud looks like made it through level 2. So 75% of nuke and 80% of the target villains.
Nice.
So that's going to come into play later in that there is a level he doesn't have to do training on. Welcome to level 3 where the gimmick is magnets.
Magnets.
Oh no! Are you serious?
Yeah.
And so the first magnet, right, picks you up and throws you off the edge.
Wow, what a good game.
But these are very selective magnets. They have trigger pressure plates on the ground, and if you jump over them, the magnet doesn't work.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, this is amazing, especially when we get a little bit later in the match and racers are wanting to move through here quickly. It's going to be amazing to watch.
Yeah, so there are 12 levels. I'm not expecting them to get all the way through.
Corndan and I got to the end of 3/beginning of 4 in an hour. So yes.
Yeah, we struggled a lot in 3. Newbie Spud is doing a much better job than we are. The other 3 runners, Gene Genie, DC Enigma, and Buffalax, are pretty close to about our level of skill when we played this.
Yeah, I can imagine. Whenever I see anybody doing really well in games, I'm just shocked because I don't play games very well the first time I go through them, okay? I'm going to be the person who falls to every stupid trap that you have. Because that's just me.
It's unfortunate. I'm really bad at blind games. I'm only good at bad ones for some reason. It's a curse.
Isn't that funny how that goes? Okay. Buffalax still needs to get past the first level, though.
Newbie Spud has gotten a really firm grasp on what to avoid, it looks like. Sight unseen, they've been dodging some of the instant death traps in this level.
Nice.
Well, I do know that Newbie Spud... Oh!
No!
Right there,
No!
right.
Well,
So Gene Genie just made it pass through. Let's see if they have to go to remedial training.
No one's gotten whomped by the
No.
jerk trap yet.
they have arrested tons of hostages. Good.
They've done it.
Gene
They've done it
Genie
as
did a
well.
great job.
So right now we've got Newbie Spud in first, then Gene Genie in second, then DC Enigma, and then Buffalax, who is sadly caught up in everything.
Yeah,
still on
this
the
is
first
not
level.
an easy game, though. Oh,
So-
jeez. Everybody having fun on this stage. They're so bad. They're just so bad. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, how were the devs like, yeah, this is fine.
This is not fine.
Well, to be fair, the devs were Ocean.
Well, okay, yeah. So, question: if Ocean made this, how did they get this for Darkman? Because it wasn't Ocean making Darkman, I believe.
I actually don't know. Maybe Ocean just published it. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I have no clue. Okay, Gene Genie managing to avoid the crushing pillar. Unfortunately, it looks like this hostage is dead. Woo! And Newbie
looks
Spud
like
is
Newbie
through the
Spud-
level, gonna do some remedial training. Newbie Spud.
Yep. That's really impressive, though. Like, what, 15 minutes in, they're already through level 3?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, so in theory, you would expect that maybe at the end of the hour, we could see a completion if they continue in this pace.
Well, they're burning their recalibrations, though, so
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen.
Yeah, Gene
So-
Genie
so it
is
looks-
going to be doing it as well, but Gene Genie caught up. Buffalax still having a hard time with stage 1.
Also worthy of note, Space Cow pointed out it displayed you have arrested 99% of targets. The counter cannot display 3 digits. You will never get 100%. I don't know why.
That is so mean.
Oh wow.
What a
That's
jerk,
quality.
this game. Only the highest quality games here, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% category cannot happen. It would have to be 99%.
So wait, do you have a health meter anywhere?
So that little battery icon is your health meter.
Oh, the battery icon with like 20 next to it. That's your health.
Yes.
Yeah. That's dumb.
It just doesn't matter for a large chunk of the game because everything.
It matters on World 1 because you're more likely to body into everything, and everybody's got a gun, and so they're going to shoot you, right? After that, not so much. You know, most stuff is that. So looks like Buffalax isn't picking up on the fact that maybe he's starting to see the arrestable guys, right? I've been watching him go through his various playthroughs.
They're the guys with sunglasses, huh?
So yeah, it looks like Newbie Spud failed his remedial training, but Gene Genie appears to have gotten it.
Nice. We have a lead change.
There's been a lead change.
Is currently in the lead. Newbie Spud in second, DC Enigma in third, and Buffalax in fourth. Wow.
Yeah, I'm shocked. We were talking before the match started, and we said we were doubtful that anyone would beat level 3.
Well, because clearly we are not good enough to do it, right?
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out. If anybody is complaining in chat, please stop. That's all. Okay, moving on. Oh, simultaneous game over between Gene Genie and DC Enigma. Okay, Buffalax currently still on level 1. Newbie Spud, I don't know. Every level just has so many death. So many death traps. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do a quick. Okay. DC Enigma still on stage 2. That guy freaking out right there. So stage 4, are there any big things that you need to pay attention to here?
Just all the death traps.
Oh, well, okay.
I played it briefly. It's a lot more precision jumping, and then after that, I couldn't tell you a whole lot because I didn't make it very far in this before we gave up.
Yeah, we went about an hour. We concluded this would be a good game for the tournament, and then we kind of left it there. Like I said, I think we got to the middle of level 4-ish.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah, and it looks like...
I feel like we might see past that, though.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good chance of it. We should actually, White Hat, is commenting in chat, is the only person who's played this, right? It's the only time on there for good reason.
Oh, jeez. I'm just thinking about this game. I'm not sure. I think that I'd be willing to do a playthrough of it. I'm not sure that I'd be willing to run it. Mostly
So
because you
you-
have to spend time doing all of these pickups.
So Newbie Spud just found out that they don't have any more remedial trainings left.
Oh no!
Yep. So from here on out, he's got to get the 60-60 requirements, or he just starts the level over.
What a good game.
So we're going to start seeing a lot of level 3, a lot of level 2 is going on DC Enigma. And I feel that Buffalo Axe will be coming pretty close to getting through all this pretty soon.
I actually believe that Gene Genie may still have one recalibration left, even.
I think so. I think you're right. I'm not 100% sure, but if Gene Genie has a hard time with this level, we could see them go through training just by getting, through the stage. I guess that's one advantage here. They have certain expectations for what you need to get in order to beat the stage, and they give you a few free stages. You didn't do it on this stage, you get a freebie.
Right, yeah.
I
And
guess.
then,
Maybe that's being too kind to this game.
yeah, I don't know. That almost has a hint of good design decision, and I don't want to
think
give
this.
Ocean that level of credit.
Yeah, I tend to agree. There we go. Gene Genie is through the stage. Is that enough? No, not enough.
No,
Nuke.
it's not.
Let's see. It might be time for some remedial training here. Nope. Starting the stage over. She didn't. I don't know if they read. They probably didn't read what it said between the stages, but they're probably thinking, well, what just happened?
I mean, we did put it in the we did provide the manual, and the manual does have it in there.
Yep. Okay.
More than we got. So unfortunately, this is kind of how it went for us too. We made progress to a certain point, and then just kind of got stonewalled due to a combination of the evil instant death traps and level design, and the fact that you just eventually can't progress without picking everything up.
Newbie Spud is through stage 3. Is that enough? No, not enough,
Nope.
Nuke.
One nuke short, I think.
Wow. What a game.
And this reason right here is why we put this up for competition.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to watch everything that's going on because there are just deaths and deaths and deaths on everyone's screen. Just death after death after death. It's kind of mind-blowing how often you die in this game.
Buffalax may have escaped stage 1.
Nope.
Not enough Nuke,
Gotta do the
enough arrest.
training.
But I think Buffalax
is
has
out of
already gone
training.
through all the training.
Oh,
Yeah, he's out of trainings.
It would honestly be best for Buffalax to reset so that
Yeah.
he does
Well,
get
not
training.
like power off.
But I don't know if he realizes that. Are there infinite continues? As far as I can tell, yes.
There are infinite continues, yes.
But you don't get more training.
correct. So I mean, watching for commentary on the multi-twitch, I can see his webcam, and he's definitely frustrated. He doesn't seem to understand what's going on to cause him to constantly reset into level 1 over and over again. And you're right, if he just hard reset the console and started over with a fresh set of trainings, he would be able to get past this.
Oh yeah. Newbie Spud is starting over. It looks like Newbie Spud is having a hard time getting through that stage, so he's thinking, if I start over, then maybe I can figure out why I can't get through. But he's still skipping a lot of the nuke.
Yeah, if he understands that getting the requirements on these earlier levels will let him get further by having more training, that's a good decision. But if he just does the same thing as last time, he's going to get stuck in the same place.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think. Someone, by the way, asked me if, one, we're taking PS1 games, and two, where to send those. If you could send me probably a PM either on Twitter or on Discord, that would be fine. PS1 games are definitely a possibility. We'll have to see which ones are going to be doable. Okay. With that said, Genie is definitely making the most progress right now. The others are just trying to figure out how to get past their respective stages reliably. But it's pretty clear Genie is in first, Newbie Spud second, DC Enigma in third, and Bufflax in fourth.
It looks like Gene is constantly getting stuck at a jump that looks too long to make, and I actually didn't get a good look at the surroundings to see what you're supposed to do there, but it's clear that that jump is not makeable. There's got to be something else to it.
I think you can jump from higher up.
Yeah, just get to the high ground.
I mean, just looking at this game, it's not super clear. How do you even get the nuke below Newbie Spud? I have no idea.
So you need to... There's some of them, basically, you can't get all of it, especially in the early levels. You kind of have to go through and
Wait, there's just literally no way to get all of it?
Well, no, I believe the one you were speaking of can actually be shot from the left.
Ah, you can shoot it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Like the one beyond the checkpoint to end the level that Newbie Spud just got near, you have to shoot that one, for example.
Oh.
DC Enigma got enough nuke. How about targets? Come on, arrests. Arrest those hostages. Very nice. Moving on to stage 3 then.
Meanwhile, Newbie Spud burned their first training on stage 1, which I think is not the best play, but they may not be aware of what they have to do.
Genie got closer. 47% of the nuke this time.
Okay, so Gene actually finished the level but didn't have the requirements?
Yep. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a game. Like, I can feel that they're getting frustrated in this just because this, I don't know, having to repeat stuff over and over again, because you don't, like, you feel like you did well enough in the stage, but you just didn't.
Corndan, do you have your group's Discord chat open?
I do.
Chat's saying it looks like Buffalax is forfeiting. Has he said anything?
He hasn't said anything. Not that.
Okay, he's back in it now. Never mind.
It looked like he was looking at something else.
Yeah, in general, don't say anything in chat that's going to be discouraging to the runners. That's one of my biggest requests. You know, cheer them on. Don't let them know that...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, being stuck in level 4, you can get to level 4 in like 10 minutes. It's not over yet. Anybody could catch up and take the lead.
It might have been a manual consult, for sure.
That's pretty much the cheering that is the most accurate and probably also the most helpful. This game is really hard and the mechanics are really confusing, but you can do it.
Yeah. So, I think one thing that's being confusing in this game as well is that, you know, there is the nitro. Do not shoot the hostages, but you can shoot the nitro.
The nuke, you mean?
Or the nuke, whatever. Nitro, nuke, basically the same thing, right?
I mean, it totally looks like a nuke.
It doesn't even look like nuke. It's just a bottle that says N on it.
It's totally a nuke, dude.
Yeah, like maybe it's a
It even
brand.
has an N on it.
So nuke is a drug. It's a street drug in the Robocop universe.
Oh.
In fact, it's half your size, okay? Everybody buy a nuke is lugging around these giant bottles everywhere.
Oh, that's a pass for Newbie Spud.
Nice! Okay, Newbie Spud can get through the stage and abuse the training if needed. Gene Genie's still trying to finish this stage. Buffalax moving forward. Yeah, I think consulting the manual is definitely a good idea in this game. Aha! So White Hat is saying there is a secret area in stage 4 that has a bunch of nuke that they have to get to. And yes, it's in a pit.
Yep. This is, I think this may be the first level where you absolutely have to...
Wait, Genie is going down there!
Genie found it!
Yes!
I was just about to go on like how impossible that would be to find, but look at that.
Well, sort of. No, and that's
rip.
death. Well,
So
not
all that-
quite death, no.
Yeah, all that did was kick Genie out of the level. That may have been enough. That extra nuke may have been enough.
Let's see what happens.
Like, what have you done? Gotcha. Half.
DC Enigma, 52%
enough?
of the nuke, not enough. But for
It's
Gene
enough.
Genie, yes.
Genie's on to level 5.
Yes!
Ooh.
Okay, let's find out what happens on level 5. Unlock memories. Uh-oh. Time to unlock some memories.
I'm impressed.
And Newbie Spud is doing the training on this stage. Okay. That's fair. Why is there nuke in the memories? Maybe they're not in the memories right now, they're just heading to the memories.
This is your brain on drugs.
I love that spring right into the pit. Oh my gosh. So beautiful.
Yeah, so Murphy's memories are full of Pepto-Bismol, and if he makes contact with it, he's out of commission for the next 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, jeez. No! Ah! Genie, no! Don't do it! Don't die! Stop dying! You can say that, but this game has no mercy. Oh, I love the shooting sections, though. Like, it's actually kind of fun to do. It definitely feels slippery, just like the whole rest of the game. I don't know how you can have so many, like, slippery moments in a single game, but you sure can.
Oh yeah, everything in this is either ice physics or like Kid Cool physics or a combination of the two.
White Hat 94 is saying that there are hints in the intro text to a stage that tell if there is a hidden nuke area or not. So it's
Well,
important to
erasers
read
aren't
that.
reading those.
Yeah.
So our DC Enigma just found out what happens when you shoot a civilian in the training. And it added like 20.
There's might be enough time. There might be.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
Very close. 4 left. 4 left. You can do this. Come on. 5
not gonna
seconds.
make it.
2.
Nope.
No. Ah. Well, good try. Okay. Genie continuing on. Oh, into the pit. This game is just die a billion times the game. But DC Enigma is on to Magnet stage.
Brossentia, Chad is asking, how are Kid Cool's physics?
Oh my gosh. They're the worst. Like, literally the worst.
Can confirm.
We're not entirely sure it's physics. There may only be one physic there.
Wait, have you played it, Hair Decay?
Yes.
You should speedrun it.
No. No, I shouldn't.
That deadpan and solid no.
I can appreciate that.
Genie is making some progress into the level, but it's slow and arduous and punctuated with many, many deaths.
No! Oh! DC Enigma almost saved the hostage, but it was too late. They jumped.
But
It's
they're
just
gonna
a
have
requirement
enough.
for the level. It's fine as long as he doesn't get stomped, shocked, pitted, geared. Any
This is
number
the end of
them.
the stage. Just gotta be careful. Okay, DC Enigma is going. No!
DC Enigma chose to ride the lightning instead of in the stage.
Oh boy. Oh, so happy. This game is great. Okay, I'm trying to think. What?
Oh no, Newbie Spud, right at the end, hit like the very last gear he could have. They could have, I guess.
Looks like Buffalax is going back to the start of stage 1 again.
Raelius, you asked multiple questions, and I would say that all of those are true about Kid Cool. It has all of those bad physics. All of them. I don't know. It's so bad. And momentum. Okay, momentum is the best way.
It has a lot of momentum, that's true.
Man, I just want Buffalax to reset. He'll get his trainings back.
Oh man, that would be so nice. But yeah, he's not grabbing the nitro or the nuke. Sorry, why am I thinking nitro?
Because it's a bottle within on it, like a nitrous bottle or a NOS bottle.
Because you're clearly thinking, American Gladiators.
Uh-huh.
No, it's just that Robocop is taking to the street to stop illegal street racing by confiscating NOS bottles.
So, Newbie Spud just failed by 1 bottle of nuke.
No!
What was the percentage? 57?
57.
Yeah, 1.
Oh, that's
Oh.
dumb. Newbie Spud, no, don't fail. Just get the nuke.
It's been determined that failing is not how you win Kusogrand3.
Actually, it is.
No, failing is how you end up in Kusogrand3.
Oh.
How do you even jump off the weird platform thing? It looks like they sometimes try, but it doesn't work.
It's weird. So when you hop on the platform, it's actually I think A actually causes thrust, and then B jumps off of it.
Something like that. It's not...
Oh.
It's completely not intuitive at all. Working.
No, Newbie Spud! These physics are so slippery.
It's not very obvious because it takes Robocop like a week to get up to walking speed, but once he's up to walking speed, it also takes him about a week to stop.
Honestly, they could have put traction on Robocop's shoes, okay? Your robot should have traction. That's rule number 1 for human-like robotics, okay? Apparently the hidden area in Stage 3 is directly up between the 2 electricity beams. You can't get enough nuke without finding that. I think that's why Newbie Spud is starting over. Because he's having a hard time finding the nuke. Yeah, I can't blame him. DC Enigma. Here's the deal. Okay, Gene Genie has made the most progress for sure. I would say Newbie Spud is in second because he's gotten through the stage that DC Enigma is on.
And he's made the most failed progress.
Failed progress? I like
Well,
that.
I mean, he beat the level 57%, literally one more thing to nuke, and he would have had it.
Yeah, Buffalax is sort of doing Bangera strats. Bangera had the memorial turret room for Rockman X, where he spent the entire match, back when we had 2-hour matches, spent 2 hours pretty much in almost a single room. It was pretty amazing, okay?
So, I mean, having played Rockman X, that's the room where you have to, like, clip into the wall to safely kill the turrets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's the Bangera Memorial Turret Room. Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
Brave
Rockman X.
Rockman X. Yes.
Just remember, continue no, continue yes.
Exactly.
Newbie Spud reset, but again is doing training for stage 1. Yeah, I don't see this doing him any favors unless he can figure out that he needs to be grabbing the nuke, more of it anyway.
Oh no! DC Enigma death right before the end. Like, just watching this game has so many things that aren't intuitive at all. Like, secret areas that it looks like you're going to die to go in them, but you don't die.
And then they become mandatory.
And then they're mandatory.
Look, if there were just bonus rooms, I'd be fine. If there was exactly enough nuke in the main part of the level to finish the level, I'd be fine. But you have to go in that one in stage 4. It's required.
Oh no,
And
Genie!
that's butts.
Oh yeah, Ropeman X is great. I fully recommend everybody play it. Oh! Well, at least Genie got rid of the nuke while dying. I died to get rid of a bottle of drugs. Very noble thing for this dude to do. When I say this dude, I mean Robocop.
He is indeed a Robert Cop. And the Gears claim another one in the form of DC Enigma.
No! This game is trash. This game is so bad.
From you, that's saying something.
Well, I don't know a single good Robocop game. I don't think there is one. Okay, they're all bad, and this is one of the worst.
Yeah, there's Robocop versus Terminator, and then there's the original Robocop that you can beat by mashing select.
What?
Yeah, so in the original NES Robocop, you press select to do something, and I don't remember exactly what, but when you hit select, you actually get iframes for about 2 seconds. And you can go through the entire game holding right and mashing select.
Wow. That is beautiful. I'm trying to think. I played Robocop 2 on Game Gear quite a bit. It was definitely better than this. Not much, but it was better.
I think DC Enigma just found the secret in the gear level.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, what is this level?
Which one? Everyone's on a different level. And
all of
the,
the
the,
levels.
the one DC Enigma is in. Is that the bonus level? Why are there so many gears?
that was the bonus room of stage 3, yes.
Oh wow.
And to get there, you have to fly the flying platform up between 2 gears in an area that it doesn't look like you could fit.
And then there's even more gears. I see.
This is the original Gears of War.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Robocop 3 on Super Nintendo, if you want another miserable experience, that's definitely a way you can go.
So, Newbie Spud got to the end of stage 2, but I don't think that's enough nuke to...
Yeah,
nope,
it is.
what? Yeah,
it is.
just barely.
Just barely.
Alright then.
Yeah, they've got just 17 minutes left. I think they need to start thinking, what's the most likely way for me to make progress at this point? And Newbie Spud, I think he was smart by restarting a couple times. Even though he technically didn't need to, it's probably going to be easier than, like, finding that secret spot.
Yeah, it's definitely easier to get all the nuke in stages 1 and 2 than it would be to try to do it later.
He's not even bothering with the nuke here.
Well, as it sits, he could probably get to stage 5, but passing Genie is going to be a hard sell.
Buffalax, I want you to beat this stage. I want you to. Come on, Buffalax. No! Momentum!
He is a trooper, though, to be powering through for an hour when it seems like he's not making very much progress. I can respect that.
Oh yeah. And there goes DC Enigma. At least he knows where the secret area is. That's gonna make probably a huge difference, is what I'm thinking.
Tornado takes down Genie.
Stupid tornado. Why are you in a weird, like, computer chemistry room place?
So, having gotten a quick look at the screen at the start of the level, this is actually not Murphy's Memories. It's called the Sludge Plant.
The sludge plant?
Yeah, it's a sludge plant.
Oh, baby.
Give me some sludge.
I planted like 5 sludges back when I was a child.
Yeah, just being stuck in a Kusogrand3 race is an awful feeling.
No! DC Enigma, no! Yeah, I understand this. You know, occasionally you just run into a wall and you're like, what the crap do I do? How do I do this? How do I get through? And sometimes there's not really a good answer. It's just extremely frustrating.
I know for me, it feels like I've missed something. All the other racers have found it and are way ahead of me, and it's
that's not always
then
true,
I get a
though.
little reckless. And, yeah.
I was gonna say, Tristan, good job finding that soft lock.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And that other soft lock.
I don't even know what happened with the second soft lock, okay?
It was hilarious, okay? I really enjoyed that.
Bass Guitar Bill owes me like half a bottle of good sake, though, because I just hit that after that.
If you're listening, Bass Guitar Bill, payment may be made after the match. Oh, DC Enigma was right at the end and then just slipped off. I hate that about this game. The physics are just so incredibly bad.
That's what makes this game amazing.
I have been told I'm a minor chaos deity, so being a deity of soft locks is kind of in line with that.
Well, good. Yeah, DC Enigma, don't risk it. Don't risk it. It's going to be 2 lightning bolts, and then you can go. Or, sure, that's how you can do it.
Good enough. I do believe that's enough to proceed.
It should be.
Nope, 57.
No, 57%! No!
Back in the power plant.
Well, I mean, and you'd say that's right. Newbie Spud just made it to level 4. So DC Enigma's gotta push it a little bit further, right? If in the last 12 minutes, if they want to tie it up.
Gotta get this nuke!
So we do see, Newbie Spud onto stage 4. I think 5 is as far as we're going to see unless we get a minor miracle out of Genie here.
I think DC Enigma is just gonna game over real quick.
Can I just say how nice the color palette for stage 4 looks? Like yellow, blue, gray. It's perfect.
It's so good. You know, when I think of video games, I think...
When I think Detroit, I think yellow, blue, and gray.
No, this is
Actually, that's
totally
about right,
Detroit.
yeah. You know, I prefer video games that leave a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to the color scheme, you know? I look at something ugly and I'm like, perfection.
If you like going places that will leave a bad taste in your mouth, Detroit is the perfect place. I'm so sorry.
Is it normally this flooded? I don't know much about Detroit, so...
Is that even water? Like, it's just gray sludge.
It's tar.
It's Detroit.
It's tar.
Fair enough.
Newbie Spud, 47% of the nuke. Gonna have
Detroit
to do
is
the stage
the-
again.
Detroit is the only city in the U.S. where tar pits are still alive and well.
Oh boy. Okay, I know exactly what DC Enigma is going to try to do. Do those gears actually kill you? The gears that appear to be in the
Yes.
background on DC Enigma's side?
Yes. There is no such thing as a background object in this game, practically. Unless you're trying to jump on it, then it's a background object.
Okay,
Yeah, if it looks like it could kill you, it probably will.
I legit had no clue.
Neither did we when we were racing this. Everything is just... If it looks like a background object, it can probably kill you. If it looks like a platform, it's probably a background object.
Yeah, now like all of the odd deaths like completely make sense. It's no longer a mystery.
This bonus level Enigma is in. It just looks insane. There's so much stuff. Oh man.
But they weren't able to get through, so they're taking deaths in order to try again. My gosh. Yeah, DC Enigma went. They're trying to get enough of the nuke in order to beat the stage.
I mean, if you just barrel through the stage after you've seen it once or twice, it's not that complicated. All of the precision movement comes in the form of getting the nuke. So that's where all the deaths are going to come from now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy, you know, once you've gone through the stage, like, once to be able to pick up all your hostages, arrestables, you know, whatever is going on in that particular stage.
It's the drugs. The drugs make it hard.
The drugs! Oh my gosh, DC Enigma, yeah, gonna go die real quick because they didn't make enough progress in the bonus stage. That's... Why even put nuke down there if you can't get it all?
When you get there, when you get to this point, you usually have a floating platform.
Well, yes, but if you get to that point and have the floating platform, you can't beat the stage because you have to go to the bonus stage in order to get the nuke in there, and so that later nuke is never useful to get. It's never useful.
Remember how we said you can't get you can never get 100% of the nuke.
Yes, but like with that nuke there, it's just there to distract you from like the actual nuke that you can't like have to get.
Okay, in the past 60 seconds, you've put more thought into this than the developers put into the entire game.
I'm so angry about this. Oh no! DC Enigma into the pit.
Anger, a little bit of resignation, and falling into the pit is the Kusogrand3 experience.
Pretty much. Oh my gosh.
And there goes Genie into a pit.
I think everybody is starting to feel the pressure. Remember, none of them know where the others are. Can a task get all the nuke? Oh man. I have no idea. Maybe.
You know, whoever really wants to test the game, right?
Why?
So, why exactly? So, Buffalax found a secret area and then just finished up. Let's see if he'll get...
I don't think so.
No! Buffalax, no!
Oh, no!
He arrested enough people. Put them in jail, put them in the slammer. Why are drug dealers stealing, like, stashing drugs here, okay?
Okay,
wait,
Buffalax had reset, so he gets a training exercise now.
Oh, nice. He's just going back and forth.
Just throwing bullets. No!
I love it, Buffalax. Don't do it.
No!
Run out of bullets!
Oh no!
Poor guy. I think he's done.
So, an explanation. Someone asked why DC Enigma jumped off towards the end of the bonus stage, and that was because he got electrocuted. But that should get DC Enigma past this stage. Very nice. Oh, Buffalax. Buffalax, my heart breaks for you. You just wasted all your bullets.
DC Enigma did make it through.
So, I mean, I think Buffalax just unloaded his mags and took the death in the bonus or the training because he didn't realize that was the way he progressed the game.
Oh.
Yes, I think so. Oh my gosh. He's probably thinking it's a bonus stage.
Yeah. I don't have the main stream open. What are we at on time?
We have 5 minutes left. That's right, 5 minutes. Gene Genie is in first, Newbie Spud second, DC Enigma third, and Buffalax in fourth.
Actually, Newbie Spud and DC Enigma are pretty close together here.
Yeah, they're on the same level. Newbie Spud's made more progress.
Yes.
Yeah,
Newbie
we're
Spud,
gonna need
I
to
think,
keep
has
a
gotten through the
close eye on this.
stage, but did not get enough nuke, I believe.
Yeah, right.
Do we know their collection percentage in case it comes down to that?
I think I saw 47%, but I'd have to check.
Yeah, we
Alright,
would have to check
we'll
the
see if
VOD.
it comes down to it. Yeah. Alrighty.
My gosh. I really hate this game, okay? I'd rather play Darkman than this.
That's the runner of Athena saying they hate this game.
I'm not even playing it, and I hate this game, okay? Yes, DC needs to find the secret zone. If DC Enigma can find the secret zone and make it to the end of the stage, they may take the lead. I would put getting to the end of the stage as the top priority, though.
Yeah, so we discovered from Genie's progression through this stage that finding the secret is not that difficult if you try to collect every bottle of nuke, because picking up an out-of-the-way nuke bottle is what opens the stage.
That
Or at
nuke
least
bottle
it's
down
seen
there,
that way.
right?
Yes. The one on DC Enigma screen. He's going for it. Or no, it doesn't, apparently. You have to go into that pit on the left of it, I guess.
Wow.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like Gene Genie just maybe got a little bit lucky. And that's the stage for Gene Genie. What are the percentages going to be, though? 58!
Not enough.
58!
No! 58!
And Genie does not have another training left available, so back to the beginning of the sludge plant.
Oh my gosh.
I think they're sitting rather pretty in first place right now, though.
Oh yeah. Buffalax, please, enough nuke. No!
No!
No, Buffalax, no!
He is so angry.
I would be too.
I would be
be
so
so angry.
angry about this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel bad for Buffalax. I feel so
I
bad.
feel so bad for him. So it looks like Newbie Spud did get to the end of the level with 47%, does not have a training available, so back to the beginning.
Who was that?
Newbie Spud.
Oh, okay. Canlone Mousewolf does not understand this game. Yeah. Well,
That's a good thing.
probably for the best.
Alright, Buffalax is actually trying the training now, so we should hopefully see some progress.
Come on, Buffalax. Please
Good
do
job
it.
with-
Don't shoot the incredible.
Yeah,
He's
we
going to
shot
be
a
so
hostage.
confused if he beats this, though. Okay?
I want to see that. I'm sorry, I want to see that.
I really do. Okay, he's got a camera up on his stream, so I want to see his reaction to beating this if he does. Oh, I would have gone after the
He's
clock.
getting all hostages. What is this?
It's ocean programming, man.
Come on, Buffalax, you can do it.
You can do it.
My gosh.
It's going to be down to the wire. He's got 70 Tims left and 10 points to go. And he's getting all hostages.
Oh, no. Come on, Buffalax. You can do it. Come on. 4 left. You can... Ah.
Oh, so close.
Get the clock!
He got it! He did it!
Oh my
1
God.
second left! Oh my gosh! 1 Tim left! He got it!
Oh, wow.
He's gesturing his webcam with one finger. No, it's not that finger. It's just 1 second left.
Oh my gosh, that is a highlight. Yeah, it doesn't put him in the lead. But hey, he passed the level.
man.
Bam! And that is time. I
He
am...
immediately
Done
jumps
with-
into a Kieran time.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that is time.
Oh my god.
That was an experience. Specifically, Robocop 2 experience. Welcome to this game. Holy crap. GG. You're all free, okay? Gene Genie definitely takes first. Newbie Spud taking second. DC Enigma taking third. And Buffalax in fourth. Buffalax, you beat the stage, okay? I am so glad you got through it. That was just fantastic. That was amazing. But yeah, this is a game that everybody should probably never play. Do not play this game. Highly recommended. Choose other video games. You know what? You know, this has been fantastic. Thank you, everybody who came, played, supported. Thank you for the game masters, the commentators. Thank you, Cadus, for being Cadus. Koal for doing clips or highlights of the different matches. It's been extremely helpful. By the way, even though Buffalax did lose this match,